Hi everyone. Right, I've just doing a project, so I thought film it while I can, and so that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm using balsa wood, but I need to cut, not that mat, I need to cut some sides and that for this particular, it's Halloween, isn't it? And I just wanted to use it up. So we'll see how we get on anyway. First of all, I'm just going to cut the sides, get them glued on, and then I'm going to make it into a shelving unit. Okay? And then when I've done that, I might decorate it. Got some stuff to use up. Not Halloween, I know. But hey ho, I'm just trying to sort out and use the things I do have. Now, I just want to share with you this little chair. I did this last night. Wasn't sure it would work, so it's only a prototype. But it has worked to make the little fancy chairs, because I wanted to do a miniature bathroom again, and that's the style that I wanted in the bathroom. I did do that one to start with, which very easy to do. It's easy to shape it and get it right, but it's not easy to get the right lengths, although I penciled them on. I've inked all of mine, see where the bends needed to be, but they still took time to get them right. So that was the first time I've done that one using that kind of wire, and then it is like a soft, it's a flexible wire but thick, if you know what I mean. But I do like the way that's happened, you know, that's done that. The only thing I didn't like was I wanted to actually bring this in a little bit, you know, so it, and I've just broke that. I've just taken that off, so I'm going to have to glue that again. I haven't got the right glue for it. Well, I went to get my Loctite, and my Loctite glue was hard. So somewhere I know I've got some other glue that would fit, do perfectly for that. So right at the, you know, last night all I had was a diamond glaze that was clear enough to do it. So I've just loosened that. But now I've done it, yeah. I thought, well, we've done it now, Fee. See? And it wasn't hard. What I'll do is I'll just show you how I made the legs. And you have to make sure that they're all the same. So, to do that, I took the piece of wire. I need my cutter and my pliers. So as you can see, it's one piece of wire for each leg. So I don't want my legs, let's just say, any longer than that, but I need a little bit to bend over on that end, so I'll include that, and then we'll just double it. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, bend it, then cut it so they're both the same, like that. Then I took the flat nose pliers and bent that in there like that. See, like that. And then again the flat nose pliers on the end, bent that over, turn it around. Now, reason why I turn it around is because these are thicker here than they are at the end. So you've got to get them so it bends the same. So just do that, and that's more or less level. You can maybe bring them both down a bit. And then what you do is you just open that gap up. There. And there. Hopefully they're about the same. Keep that shut and tight there. From here to here. And then you take your pliers. That's going to go under the seat. So therefore this leg has to be brought forward. Slip it into the flat area here. Flip it back the other way, like that. Now I want mine a little bit flatter than that, so that the leg sits on the deck, like that. And then you sometimes have to manipulate these and turn them, or whatever you want to do with them, close them up a little bit maybe. That's better. Yeah. But I'm fine with that. And you make 4 of those. And then when you've got 4 of those, then you can add the little seat cushion on. You know, the top bit. Sorry, that was my fault. I said I'd used the wrong glue. But hey, I know it works. I know the seat looks well and I know it's what I want. So I will empty all of that off and redo that and put the right glue on when I can find it. That's that one. Now, I don't want to use that anymore. So I want to get on with my project. Let's just move them out of the way. I've got the glue gun on. And I don't think... I don't know whether I want to... No, I'm not going to do it out of that wood. Hang on. I've got my chipboard and I'm using wood glue. So, let's make sure you can see. Yeah, I think so. I'm just going to cut this down a little bit because it's too big. I'll take my knife. I'm just going to cut a chunk off, to be honest. It's going to be long enough for that. Right, so I just put that to one side. So this is the piece I'm working from. And I'm going to do the sides, the longest sides first. So they're long enough that way, okay? So what I thought of doing was putting tissue paper on it to start with. You know, and gluing it all around and whatnot. When I can find my tissue paper. So I've got a couple of sheets of this that I'm going to use. It's just pink, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I just have to rip this up and just tear it into strips. Well, not even strips, just tear it. Just into pieces. That's all you need to do. Now what I'm going to do is I need my little mat, because I don't want it sticking to my board, of course. So I've got that. And I've got some more if I need it. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Oh, Judy McMurtry, if you're watching this, can you let me know? I did the kit for you, and it's got some bits and pieces in as miniatures. But I did send you a message. Did you want the cutout one, the living room kit, or did you want the actual living room kit that I can make up from the stuff I bought in York? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's the same price, so let me know, okay? I have emailed you and I have texted you on the shop. I'm just using Mod Podge. With a decent brush, this will do. And all I'm going to... Oh, a little bit much. Never mind. So all I'm going to do is just sort it all out. I've collected everything that I need, and I'm just adding the shelving to it now. Because it's all getting painted black, I didn't need to paint those up front. So I'm just making sure these are as straight as possible. And I only glue them in there because they're tight fitting anyway. And then I've just got to hold that down to let that dry. Not fussed about any of this, it'll all, you know, add into the character and whatever. But I did manage to find quite a few things. And do you remember we used to sell those years ago? I've got a couple left. The other one had a right, like Halloween mouth. You know, where it's really droops down really big. And that it scares the shit out of me, so I didn't bother using that one. So I'm going to put that one on the top. And then... and I've got a really, you know, a good collection of things that I can use. I've just added the mouse that I got the other day from York in the trap, but it's not setting, it's not going to catch it properly. I got another spare mouse. I've got all the books that I've made previously and not done anything with. I've also done this needs to be painted black, but I've just put 3 different skulls together. Got some jars that we've filled up with bits and bobs. I've even got that. Now, I might put him on the top, I'm not sure yet. I need to see. I need to see what I'm doing. What else was there? Black cats. Just oddments, little bits of electrical gear. Some more. Oh, I've got that one. I found him, but I want to paint it black. it's just a cat. It was a key ring, but it's skull and bones, so it's different things. Some bones, just a big rat I found. Some of these odd bones, just bits and pieces I might want to take apart. Candle I made, another jar. Oh, just bits and pieces. So we'll have a go at putting them on and see where we get. We're going to use the acrylic paint in black, which is the Daler and Rowney one, and it's called Graduate Black. So right, all I'm going to do now is leave that to dry, and then we'll be able to decorate it. But I'm quite happy with that, and it's taken about half an hour to do, so that's very, very good. Very quick project. I'll be back for part 2.